Guys, check it out. I'm at the 2022 Overland East Expo, which is in Virginia, and we're looking at vans and stuff like that. So I thought I'd bring a different kind of van to you guys. This van behind me, called the Potential, it's from Potential Motors, is actually electric. So we're gonna get all into the details of this right now. Let's do it. So here we go, guys. We've got Michael. You're from Potential Motors.
That's correct, in Canada.
In Canada. All right, so what exactly are we looking at here?
All right, so this is the Adventure One Adventure Camper Van. And this was designed from the ground up for this mission. It's not a conversion or based on anything else. And we've designed and engineered this thing to sort of an automotive standard so that it can take you and your friends on whatever mission you want to go. So narrow trails, rock climbing, get into that deep woods where you know there's that lake, you know, that you've always wanted to visit. But when you get there, you want to be comfortable. So it has a beautiful bed, sleeps two down here. There's a full kitchen in the back, 2 burners, a fridge, rooftop storage for all your gear. There's a built-in ladder right into the bodywork.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you don't have to have accessories. This is a turnkey solution. And thanks to things like the sky doors.
Yeah, I love that. It's a nice
lots
door.
of easy access.
Right.
The middle seats come out.
Oh, cool.
And now you have a camp chair.
Okay.
And everything is designed with materials that make it easy to hose out, clean up. This is marine grade plywood, so you know you can just hose it out if it gets dirty. But it's a beautiful space to spend some time in and get back to nature and take your family and friends wherever you want to go.
Okay, so questions. Is it all-wheel drive?
Yes, it is.
Okay, very cool. And this is not, is this supposed to go on the road or not?
So this is a UTV, legally speaking. So in 33 states, you can register it as a UTV and use it on secondary roads as you would in those circumstances.
Right. Okay. So a lot of states, if you let's say it's 25 mile per hour speed
That's
limit,
right.
you can use it.
That's correct.
Okay. What would be the cost of something like this?
So this is $136,000.
Okay.
And what you're getting is a hand-built vehicle designed for this purpose. It's a 70 kilowatt hour battery.
Okay.
And that's like more than like a Tesla Model 3 because we want to make sure you get there and get home.
Okay.
And that while you're there, you get to use all the devices and, you know, enjoy your visit.
So how long does it take to charge up and how do you charge it?
So you can charge it, there's a charging port here, and it's a standard J1772 connector like on any electric car.
Okay.
If it's a level 2, like a little wall box, that's going to take overnight. If it's a DC fast charger, then it could be as little as 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Okay. So if you go on the road with this, so I'm assuming if you're going out on the highways, you're towing.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you flat tow it, you can charge it up.
Oh, so when you're flat towing, you could charge it.
That's right.
How would you connect that? Do you have to do anything special? Because it is all-wheel drive, it is electric. Do you have to do anything? Put it in a mode?
There's a setting on the touch screen. You put it in tow charge mode. It takes care of the rest.
Okay, so whatever miles you go, it's charged up to
That's
that.
it.
What's the range typically? So once it's fully charged, how far can it go?
So it's 100 miles in really loose, gnarly stuff.
Okay.
So if you've ever driven in snow or gravel, you know your wheels are spinning a lot and maybe you're not moving so fast. And that's true regardless of whether it's gasoline, diesel, or electric. So in those circumstances, it's 100 miles. And if it's something more hard pack or like padded down gravel and stuff, it could be as much as twice that.
Twice that. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, what do I need to tow it? Can I tow this with a Model Y Tesla? Or do I need the X?
I can't speak to that level of detail.
Right.
This is
What does
less
it weigh?
than 4,000 pounds.
4,000. Okay.
So anything that has a tow rating for that
For
should
4,000
be fine.
I think a Model Y might be in that range. I think above that you probably have to go to an X. People out there would know better than me. But if you've got any other vehicle, you could tow this.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
it's rated for 4,000 pounds, right?
Yeah, I mean, our vision here was that a lot of people have camper trailers, and they bring that along, and trailers are a fantastic way to get into camping in a more comfortable way, but there's still a lot of compromise there. This is a vehicle that allows you to explore and camp.
Yeah. So my question, just to get back to the towing, is how am I connecting it to the vehicle? Because are all 4 wheels on the ground, or just the 2 back wheels are on the ground? Is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
we'll
I
have
don't
to look
kn-
into that.
We'll
Okay.
have to ask our chief engineer, and I can
Okay.
introduce you to him.
Absolutely. Okay, so we'll find that out for you guys. All right, so what else can you tell us, or can we actually get a look at it?
Yeah.
Can we get a look inside? Let's do that. Here, Lola, do you want to take over? There you go. I love this kitchen back here. So it comes with all of this.
It does. And
Okay.
This is made by Ego with 4 Potential Motors. Ego is a European company that's our strategic partner.
Oh, okay.
And as you can see, this is beautifully manufactured, really the highest quality materials. It's got a 2-burner stove. You can actually take these out and take them on a little mini adventure with you. So it's like a portable camp stove. There's a sink, there's a fridge, and this whole unit also includes the bed. The bed folds up
Okay.
so that when you're driving, you can reinstall the middle seats or bring in a dirt bike or a couple of mountain bikes or
Okay.
your dogs
So
or
typically
whatever.
you can sit at least 4.
4 people and sleeps 2, and if you want, you could put a rooftop tent for the 2 others.
Okay.
And as you can see, it has built-in lighting, built-in shelving. These lights are designed as hooks, so you can hang things off of them, and they're really nice and round. So if you're squirming around in there and you bump yourself, you're not gonna like cut your head open on a light.
Yeah, it's not deadly. Okay, very cool. So a roof rack can go on this, right?
This has a built-in roof bin.
It has it has a
so
roof bin.
If you look up
Oh, I
there,
see
you'll
it,
see there's
yeah.
a spare tire already mounted inside.
Oh, here, let me
That
see.
means your stuff might slide, but it's definitely not going to fall out.
Oh, cool.
And that's why we have the built-in ladder.
Yeah, so if you guys can get a little look at that right there, that's cool. Wow. Okay, and then of course, like you said, built-in ladder to climb up on it here. Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah, I'm going this way. So here's one of the seats, and the modularity here in the seating, so you guys could see. It's the other side of the bed. You can still store things under there. There's a little bit of a step up. Do you mind if I open this door?
No, I'll get it for you.
Okay. And here we go. So what's going on when you're driving up here? What do you have? Is that an iPad?
It's a 12-inch touchscreen. At this
Okay.
moment, it's a Surface product, but we're going to end up making something a little more robust and a little more bespoke. And one of the things I haven't mentioned is Off-Road OS, which is our own off-road software package.
Okay.
And it controls the suspension, the power. There are 2 separate motors on this vehicle, 2 separate inverters. There are a variety of modes for different kinds of driving environment, whether it's sand or mud or grass or what have you.
Okay.
And this screen will allow you to interface with Off-Road OS and, customize the drive for your needs.
Oh, okay. So we were talking about it's an off-road utility electric vehicle, right?
Correct.
How off-road can it get?
Extreme.
Okay.
So the suspension has specification that would seem very at home on a Jeep Wrangler.
Okay.
12.5 inches of ground clearance. It's flat floor, so you're not going to get hung up on branches and rocks.
Okay.
29-degree breakover angle, 105-inch wheelbase. These are serious wheels, like the biggest you're going to find on a vehicle of this class.
Okay.
It's a 40-degree approach angle and a 45-degree departure angle.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can really go into some gnarly things, and 11 inches of suspension travel.
Oh, very cool. How fast can it go? What's the top speed on
So
this?
that's TBD, but
Okay.
we're looking at like 60, 65. This is not supposed to be a high speed ripping through the sand dune thing. This is
Right.
about, sitting here with your friends, your family,
Yeah.
and having a terrific time and exploring.
Right. No, I like the idea. You can take it out camping with you. It can function for that. You can get around. But let's say you went somewhere and you were at a beach town or whatever. You can get out, get on the beach.
Totally.
You can do a lot of things with it, or run around town, because a lot of those towns have those rules.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Like community vehicles are allowed,
Yeah.
like low-speed vehicles are allowed,
Right.
and
Yeah.
this is totally
Yeah.
geared for that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah. And if you live there, you can just use it every day.
Yeah. Well,
if you live in those neighborhoods, I have some friends that live in places like that.
as a daily driver, it would be wicked because
Yeah.
you could just have so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So what's the build lead time?
It's looking at 2 years, so
2
first
years?
quarter 25.
Okay. Are you guys taking deposits for this? What are you
That's
doing?
correct. It's
Okay.
$1,000 fully refundable deposit to get
Okay.
your foot in the door. This is really a pretty exclusive product. We're not going to make thousands of these. We're going to make a couple of hundred.
Okay.
They're hand built, and they're in all likelihood going to be handmade in Michigan.
Okay, and you guys have financing.
Yes, we do.
Very cool. Thanks a lot for sharing that with us.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, if folks out there want to know more about this, where do they go? How do they find that out?
They can check us out at potentialmotors.com, and we've got a YouTube channel and all the usual socials.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate
again.
it, Michael. Thank you.
Have a great visit.
All right, guys, I want to remind you that we have these Vanasaur t-shirts, and a new one is out. This is Campfire by Moonlight. New Vanasaur t-shirt, that's how you pronounce that. If you're a fan of Class B camper vans, whether it's Sprinter, ProMaster, or the Transit, you can get these t-shirts, show your love for that, and support Strangerpalooza. And we don't have any like logos or anything like that on it. Plus, you can get Strangerpalooza t-shirts. If you look down here in YouTube, there's a store down there. You could check out the store, get this and other designs. And from Lola and myself, who did all the work designing this, thanks very much. See you on the next one.